And our first one come to the stage, and I hope he's ready. Please, just love Mr. Rajon Reese. Give it up, y'all.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. How y'all doing today? Just first of all, I want to say that I'm very, very, very happy to see all the youth to come up here and speak their piece. It's good to have people to be able to use their words in a positive way, rather than going in acts of violence. But I have a poem here. I was texting Mr. Gwynn, and he sent me this picture, and it had like a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King. And every time I see Dr. Martin Luther King, I just always hear that I have a dream speech. In conclusion of that speech, he says that he wants us all to be able to hold hands and be able to sing that same Negro spiritual, that free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Well, I started asking myself, are we really free at last just yet? Are we free at last from the hatred? Those families in Colorado who go see that Batman movie, and they're sitting down and they're just enjoying their popcorn, and next thing an angered man with a deadly weapon comes out and starts killing innocent people. I'm really asking myself, are we really free at last? Are we free at last from the judgments and the stereotypes? You see a young black man and you probably say, oh, he's lazy. You see a young white man, you say, oh, his dad's probably rich. You see a young Hispanic man and they say, oh, well, he probably doesn't have his papers. Stereotypes like all black people love to eat chicken and drink grape soda. Stereotypes like all white people are evil, or just, I'm really asking myself, are we finally free at last? Are we free at last from the statistics? The statistics say that if you're a male, then you'll probably end up either dead or in jail by the age of 18, or if you're a female, then you'll probably end up a prostitute or bearing a child by the age of 16. I'm asking myself, are we really free at last? The only way to really be free at last is that we must free our minds. Therefore, if I don't think like a slave, I won't act like a slave. Therefore, if I don't think like an animal, I won't act like an animal. All I'm trying to do is just get you guys to see that we must change our ways of thinking. Thinking is just like the biggest thing that we could do. The hatred amongst each other is just so bad. I just want you all to know that life is all about choices. You can either choose to do the right thing or you can choose to do the wrong thing. But choose to do the right thing so that way when you leave this earth, your soul can be free at last. Thank you.
All right,